Hey everyone, just a quick ask before we get into the newscast. If you really like Wake Up, I would love it if you gave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and drop a quick comment there to let people know about this newscast. It would really help people discover us. All right, on with the news. Wake up, Jacksonville. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Tuesday, February 3rd. Amazon Air will establish its first air cargo hub in Northeast Florida at Jacksonville International Airport. Under a new agreement with the Jacksonville Aviation Authority, Amazon will lease a 50,000 square foot cargo facility on Pecan Park Road, with operations slated to begin later this year. The move is expected to speed up delivery times in the region, ending the need to truck shipments from Tampa. Amazon currently operates 12 facilities in Jacksonville and is among the city's largest employers. Lease details have not been disclosed. You can read more about this in the Jacksonville Daily Record. The Florida Bar has suspended Jacksonville attorney Nade E.W. Simmons following his guilty plea to conspiracy to commit perjury. Simmons admitted to coaching Esmone Duncan, charged in a 2021 Jacksonville homicide, to alter her testimony while she was in jail. He visited Duncan without her lawyer's consent while representing her husband, a co-defendant in the case. Simmons was later accused of misrepresenting himself to access other federal inmates. He received 2 years probation, a $5,000 fine, and 37 days in jail, along with a consent disbarment. You can read more about this in the Jacksonville Business Journal. Downtown Jacksonville's Greenleaf building has reopened following a $17 million renovation by JWB Real Estate Capital. Originally built in 1926 for Greenleaf and Crosby Jewelers, the 12-story landmark on Laura Street was restored with the help of a $4.8 million forgivable loan from the Downtown Investment Authority. JWB preserved original features like marble lobby walls, gilded elevator doors, and historic mailboxes, while updating interiors with natural light, modern finishes, and tenant amenities. The renovation also reactivated ground floor retail, including a Pilates studio and future restaurant and speakeasy. You can read more about this in the Business Journal. The University of North Florida has announced that Angela Garcia Falconetti will be considered for the role of interim president. Falconetti is a Jacksonville native and a UNF alum, currently serving as president of Polk State College. The UNF Board of Trustees will meet Friday to discuss the leadership transition following the approval of current president Moez Lamayam to lead the University of South Florida. Falconetti holds a master's and doctorate in educational leadership from UNF. The university says interim leadership will sustain its upward momentum. Read more about this in the UNF Spinnaker. And Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Corrections Officer O.B. Johnson has been named Florida's Corrections Officer of the Year. The honor from the Florida Sheriff's Association recognizes Johnson's life-saving actions last May when he rescued an unconscious woman from Hogan's Creek after she jumped from the Duval Street Bridge. Johnson entered the water, pulled her up a steep embankment, and performed CPR until medics arrived. The woman, initially unresponsive, ultimately survived. Association President Dennis Lemma called Johnson's actions a reflection of, quote, the very best of the policing profession. Read more about this in the Times-Union. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeupjacks.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupjacksfl. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Jacksonville.